Team wins the fight, and it's an early night for Void Donkey.
Oh my god, what a nice position actually that Tamang has circling around the building, and players from Void Donkey wasn't really expecting for him to come from that side that wasn't really ready to take the battle. But for now, at the center of the circle is actually BTR, who's been looking who's been eyeing for Team 7 Element, who has been touching down in the compound area safely, actually dodging out of the bullet from Team BTR. Arc has been eyeing for Team 7th Element, and with the information, with the knowledge, I think Bigetron Knights is actually can cook some strategy, because this is still at the stage number 2. A lot of things still happening around them, and maybe another team is gonna be approaching to the rear grid. But FaZe Clan managed to get out of the battle, and they continue, or what I can say is 2 of the players can continue their journey, but for now they meet another opponent, which is Team Alliance. And now K-Look with 3 grenades remaining, he can cook up some grenades, and then maybe looking up some opening frag and opening knockdown for that guy. Oh my god, that was the nasty grenade coming from that Team Alliance, and this is the time, I think, for them to swarming into the position, but they don't need to touch, they don't need to shot a bullet out. The only
Team Secret and also BTR and a few other names. Oh, Trap Everyone see, do they know? I don't think they know, but now they do. Pandum knows that there's going to be one member over the corner, whereas they will have to try to find a way to flush them out. Big nades actually being dropped right in. He managed to actually drop or move aside from that blast. It's going to be 2 versus 4 eventually, or 2 versus 3, I should say. And it is a tough fight. Abrupt Slayers is not going to make it easy. Pandum goes down.
Oh my god. AS Derby for now. ASL versus AST. 1 place remaining from ASL, but he managed to get 1 knockdown towards Terima. What a really nice clean shot he got, and now the situation between him and also Joe is actually 1 versus 1 situation. And I believe this is gonna be the battle between shotguns that 2 players got. Oh my god, what a nice shot coming from Gangsta. 1 player single-handedly finishes AST. This kind of position is actually really loved by a lot of Biget troopers. You know, because like this is a classic Bigetron Rat Alliance kind of split, and this is actually like the winning condition if we're talking about years ago.
That's good. Yeah,
years ago within the Bigetron Rat Alliance. So maybe this is what Biget troopers loves to see, because it is such a a really nice looking back at time in terms of like the strategy that Bigetron is gonna be doing or implementing. But for now, is what I really think is how they can or have to manage the resources.
So a little bit more busy by facing off against Vagabond Saudi. Nom-Nom's kind of stuck right now as compared to the rest of the members. I think like he could still maybe climb towards the back, and depending on whether he wants to keep his vehicle or not, then if he ditches it, he can just walk and rejoin the rest of the team. Meanwhile, Kasim, Jimmy OP is already down. Well, this is a 3-way battle. CD Alliance, New Era, and also 4C in the middle of it all. Perfect split going on, but it actually seems like the mates connect, and it's New Era's Wigs that's charging upon them. The Malaysian warfare is currently happening, but from the back, where is it coming from? It's Gangsta. He wants more.
Oh my god, a lot of elimination still going on around for now. New Era Snipe trying to snipe out one of the players from Pandum. But Pandum still stands strong with 4 players remaining. Full squad, full power, and 4C Hihi, another knockdown that he have to face now. And I think the position is kind of awkward for the rest of the teams to really revive towards himself. But Cornty managed to get one player knocked down, which is Joe Branky, but
But it really goes down to how they manage the teams that are coming in within less than a minute because the zone is already closing in. Boom Esports, Vagabond Saudi, they have not settled for. They will move towards the direction of BTR over in the north.
Talking about BTR, the information that they got here is very, very valuable. So yeah, they gotta do what they gotta do for the next minutes of the game. But for now, the battle commencing between Boom Esports and also Vagabond. Boom Esports down one player. Vagabond is actually like have a really high chance for them to really securing the elimination points towards the players from Boom Esports. And one grenade is gonna be cooked by Tuan from Vagabond Saudi. Is it gonna be connected? But not yet. Jackie, meanwhile, he is successfully revived and back on track, back to the game. But Bigetron Knights, they are gathering once again to maybe gonna take a team 40.
Yeah, 40, they have no other choice but to actually camp right down about Naki. He finds those members of Bigetron. But meanwhile, that's happening. It's going to be Car 24 that's going to be putting them funneled down into that hole where they can't really run from. But speaking of running from, Naki is still trying to pull off something right here. He's going to be the only one remaining, I do believe. Shahir now spots out the final member of Abrupt Slayers. Bill has been respectable what Gangsters pulled off. He took off the entire squad of AST, and after that, does wrap this one up.
Oh my god, and moving on to another battle between Chill Guy and also the last man standing from 40. He managed to get that man down, and fourth elimination point has been collected by Team Bigetron Knights, and they are gonna go back in the initial position, which is split position, and gonna be gathering around some more information. But now we're gonna go moving on to the last man standing from Boom Esports, gonna try to take down one boy T from Vagabond, but two players still remaining from Vagabond. But I thought Vagabond is the one who take the man down, but the fact that Bigetron Knights have the vision, they got the fifth elimination point from Boom Esports player.
Yeah, that was a perfect angle for them to actually pummel down bullets from up above. And you know, for a moment I thought, hey, they're just helping an Indonesian brother in the form of Boom Esports to finish the fight, but say, no, get out of the way. I want to take you.
Our Has is actually kind of promising now, because they managed to get 40 and then refresh their resources. But we gotta focus on the Team Pandum, which still intact with full squad, full roster. But Maxius, oh boy, giving quite some damage to Boity, but actually cannot really knock the man down. But now Vagabond Saudi, it's still 3 players remaining. Tracking down the players from Pandum that is getting away from the battle area.
Yeah, such a tough fight. You see how close they are, and they quickly reposition as well. They do respect the amount of aerial coverage of BTR's flank angles are. Now they're wrapping around the edges, trying to sweep right through. I think BTR might have actually passed a few members of 7E. And speaking of which, is Team Pandum that does get that catch. He finds Teddy Bear sitting inside the shack and quickly just takes him down. So only 2 more members left for the side of 7E, while shots are also being fired towards his end. BTR waiting for the right moment. They still respect the fact that Vagabond.
I think that BTR is actually like holding on their position, really guarding up the compound area now. Vagabond know in terms of like BTR's position and vice versa, BTR as well. They because of the information that they had throughout all of the minutes that they spent inside of the circle, it is very valuable for them actually. And now Team Pandum, who has been repositioning themselves, is actually having a really good spot in the circle now.
Yeah, I believe that Team Pandum has been playing this in a very smart tactical manner. It's also interesting to the fact for this strike.
Indeed, indeed. If we're looking at the exact position of each team, they are actually like have a very fair situation in terms of like chance to get the winner chicken dinner. But Art, who has been holding on the angle towards Team 7 Element, finally have his shot to eliminate all of the players, and now we are down to 3 teams. Not only 3 teams, but 3 players in each team: Pandum, BTR, and also Team Vagabond Saudi, where the stage number 9 is in the house, and we are gonna witnessing the bloodbath between the 3.
The stage is set. The perfect scenario. Equal chances for all. Vagabonds back against the blue zone, with only a fence for them to cover up. Eyed out by Pandum. Can they make it alive? They try a desperate move, and they will actually send Boity running out. Somehow he survives with a little bit of coverage, but now it's only down to Boity. They were the first ones to crash out. This will be an Indonesian chicken dinner, but the question remains: is it Team Pandum? Is it BTR? The knock went true. Things are going to get a little bit more difficult, but the revives will be sent right in, but nades are also being dropped right through. Dibsy now looking for that flank. He will be in charge of taking on Ark. But here, take a look at Chill Guy. He's driving right past. He is trying to take the center away from Pandum, and now bidding some shots from Dibsy.
Oh my god, what a nice entry knock here that Ark has been doing now with the grenade, and they are gonna be rushing into the defensive area of Team Pandum, and they are gonna looking for some trade here from Team Pandum, and that is another knockdown, and Team BTR managed to get the winner chicken dinner and managed to use all of the advantage that they got ever since the game starts.